Michelle Williams is undoubtedly a talented actress, and her multiple awards and honors only prove that fact. While the actress has had an incredibly successful career, her love life has been a bit of a rollercoaster ride. Her most well-known romance was with the late actor Heath Ledger, and since then, it seems the actress has struggled to find her feet in her love life. After a string of failed relationships, is it possible that Michelle has finally healed her heart?
There's a kind of forgetfulness that happens, and that the source of where something is coming from is unknown even to me.
Michelle met Heath on the set of the movie Brokeback Mountain back in 2004 when she was just 24 years old. The chemistry was instant, and they very quickly fell for one another. It didn't take long for the couple to start dating, and they didn't bother taking things slowly either. A year later, they welcomed their daughter, Matilda Rose. Despite their rising careers and very busy schedules, both Williams and Ledger were able to focus their time on parenting their daughter too. Unfortunately, just a couple of years into their relationship, the couple grew distant. It seemed that Heath struggled with his newfound fame and battled to balance his career and personal life.
There was a train that was flying past and it was taking me to life, and I just had to jump on it.
With the constant attention he was getting from his career, the actor started to lean on partying and substances as a way to escape. The couple broke up towards the end of 2007, and sadly, Heath passed away after taking a fatal mix of prescription drugs, just 5 months after their split. Michelle was left heartbroken, and now had to parent her daughter all on her own. Their daughter was just 2 years old when Heath passed away. After his death, the actress opened up about her life without him and as a single mother. She confessed that just the thought of Matilda growing up without her father would never feel right. Michelle also said that her daughter reminded her of Heath and that his memory lives on through their little girl.
It's the thing that's the most important to me, and that if I don't get that right, then nothing else really matters.
Williams seemed to remain strong following her loss, and fans marveled at how she handled his death with so much grace and poise. Unfortunately, while the actress was able to put on a strong front for her daughter, it seemed that her love life continued going down a bumpy road. Over the next few years, the actress went on to have a few short-term relationships with some fellow A-list celebs. She reportedly dated actor Jason Segel, acclaimed novelist Jonathan Safran Foer, and filmmaker Spike Jonze. However, it seems like none of these relationships lasted for more than a year or so. In early 2018, Williams was reportedly engaged to financier Andrew Yeomans. The couple was spotted on a beach holiday together, as well as on outings with her daughter. However, things didn't work out between them, and they eventually called off their engagement. Just months after ending her engagement to Andrew, Michelle shocked fans with the announcement of her secret wedding to the musician Phil Elverum.
Keeps it feeling close. I feel like it feels like a family.
What took people by surprise was the fact that no one even knew that the pair were seeing each other to begin with. The actress opened up about her private wedding in an exclusive interview. Michelle described her relationship with Phil as sacred and special, and said she never gave up on love after losing Heath so tragically. She just knew that she wanted her next serious relationship to make her feel just as accepted and loved as she did when she was with Heath, which is why she waited 10 years to find the right person to spend the rest of her life with. Williams said the way Elverum loved her is how she wanted to feel loved for the rest of her life. She also added that she wants to focus on living in the moment and having the freedom to be herself, and she wants to raise her daughter the same way. Williams shared, "I parent to let Matilda feel free to be herself, and I am finally loved by someone who makes me feel free." Both Michelle and her new husband also shared a lot of things in common. They both knew what it was like to suffer the loss of a loved one. The actress had lost Heath, and Phil had lost his first wife of 13 years to cancer in 2015. Elverum also had a daughter from his first marriage, so he knew the hard work that went into being a single parent. It was almost as if they were perfect for each other. They came together with the same shared traumas and understood each other as no one else could. Unfortunately, despite all they had in common and everything that Michelle had shared about their relationship, the couple split at the beginning of 2019, after being married for less than a year. Perhaps their shared tragedies made them feel like they were meant to be together, but later figured out that their losses were too similar to make things work. It's unclear why the couple decided to get a divorce, but we do know that it seemed quite amicable, and they remained good friends after their split. In the most surprising turn of events, At the end of 2019, it was reported that Michelle was engaged yet again, but this time to director Thomas Kail, whom she had previously worked with on the film Fosse Verdon. Moreover, just a few months before, Kail divorced his wife of more than a decade, Angela Christian, which meant that both his and Williams' respective divorces were finalized around the same time. The pair had only known each other for a few months before deciding to get engaged. It seemed that the new couple was moving pretty fast because it was also soon confirmed that she was pregnant with their child around that same time of their engagement. An insider revealed about the couple, they're very happy and thrilled to be bringing a baby into the world. However, the timeline of her new relationship left a lot of fans feeling a little concerned. Having gotten married, divorced, and engaged once again in such a short span of time left people worried that Williams was perhaps moving on too fast with her new romance. But the couple didn't seem to be bothered by what people had to say about their blossoming relationship.
As far as my career goes, I've learned not to take any advice from anyone other than myself.
If one thing was for sure, Michelle never looked happier. Williams acknowledged Thomas and her beloved daughter during a sentimental acceptance speech for Best Female Actor at the 2020 Screen Actors Guild Awards. Tom, I share this with you. Matilda, it is one thing to be completely honest as an actor, it is another to be completely honest as a human being. That is just who you are and how you live. You teach me by being you. I love you, and I'm coming home. The couple went on to get married in March of 2020, and just a few months later, the couple welcomed their son into the world, named Hart. The actress was over the moon with their new bundle of joy and shared, "It was a reminder that life goes on. He experiences the unmitigated joy of discovery and the happiness of a loving home." Whatever people may have thought about the couple moving too fast, and Michelle's history of short-term relationships, she and Thomas are still incredibly happy and going strong. In May of 2022, Williams announced that she would be expecting her second child with her husband, making her a mother of 3. She gushed, "It's totally joyous. As the years go on, you sort of wonder what they might hold for you or not hold for you. It's exciting to discover that something you want again and again is available one more time. That good fortune is not lost on me or my family." Pregnant Michelle showed off her growing belly while attending the 2022 Cannes Film Festival. She beamed with pride, cradling her baby bump with one hand and smiling happily at the cameras. There's no doubt that her experience raising her children now is very different from when she had to raise her first daughter, Matilda, on her own. Matilda is now 16 years old, and even though some may think that she lacked a father figure growing up, Michelle credited her very close friend and fellow actor, Jeremy Strong, for his support while she figured out how to be a single parent. In an interview, the actress also revealed that Jeremy became someone who she could lean on during such an incredibly difficult time in her life.
I've learned that aging applies itself really well to friendship. The longer, the older, the better.
She shared, "Jeremy was serious enough to hold the weight of a child's broken heart and sensitive enough to understand how to approach her through play and games and silliness." Michelle also confessed that Jeremy even moved in with her and Matilda to assist her with all the parenting duties. Since then, Jeremy has become somewhat of a father figure to her daughter and someone she could look up to. She explained, "Matilda didn't grow up with her father, but she grew up with Jeremy, and we were changed by his ability to play as though his life depended on it. We've watched him work harder than anyone and wait a long time for the people to recognize it. So when he became so celebrated, we all celebrated." As for Michelle and Thomas, they are extremely excited to welcome the new member of their family. The actress is due sometime around the fall, so until then, they'll be spending as much time as they can together with their 2 children while they wait for baby number 3 to join them. After enduring so much loss and heartache, we're so happy to see that Michelle has found her Mr. Right. Her love for Heath was epic and one that will never be forgotten. So it makes sense that Michelle was searching for someone to fill the hole that her first great love left behind. It seems that Thomas was the one who not only filled that hole, but healed her heart from all the pain. Thanks for watching our video, Juicers. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos to dive into Hollywood's most memorable love stories.